The Unraveling of Mercy Louis, penned by Keija Parssinen in 2015, emerges as a contemporary suspense narrative tailored for young adults. Recognized with a nomination for the 2016 ALA Alex Award, this novel delves into the ordeal of a young girl ensnared in a modern-day witch hunt orchestrated by envious and vengeful peers. Parssinen's choice of subject matter reflects her intent to scrutinize the prevalent issues of peer pressure and societal anxieties prevailing in 21st century America. A Princeton University graduate in English, Parssinen's literary repertoire extends beyond novels, encompassing contributions to notable publications through short stories and essays. The Unraveling of Mercy Louis marks her second novel. Set in the backdrop of Port Sabine, a petite refinery town nestled in Texas, the narrative unfolds within a milieu where religious adherence holds paramount significance. Evangelical fervor permeates the community, breeding a culture of strict adherence to tradition and religious precepts. Within this milieu, deviation from societal norms is met with swift judgment, and the propagation of taboo is vehemently shunned. Mercy Louis, the protagonist, reigns as the town's basketball prodigy and a luminary athlete burdened by towering expectations for her future. Yet, beneath the veneer of success, Mercy yearns for simple acceptance and affection, haunted by the abandonment of her mother, Charmaine, who sporadically dispatches cryptic missives without elucidating her departure. Complicating Mercy's domestic sphere is her grandmother, Evelia, who assumes the mantle of protector, shielding Mercy from perceived moral perils attributed to Charmaine's shortcomings as a parent. Under Evelia's stringent guidance, Mercy is deprived of the freedoms typical of adolescence, including dating, further isolating her in a community where conformity is prized above all else. Amidst her struggles, Mercy finds solace in the companionship of Annie, her confidante, whose presence offers respite from the suffocating constraints imposed by familial piety. Yet, amidst their bond, Mercy grapples with feelings of attraction towards Annie, prompting introspection into her own identity amidst the tumult of adolescence. Though she encourages Mercy's affection, she sleeps around with other people, and she makes sure that Mercy knows it. Annie is unusual for a girl in Port Sabine because she is promiscuous. In this town, girls who have sex before marriage must wear special clothes marking them out as used. Sex before marriage is a grave sin, and all girls must have chastity rings. The boys are treated very differently, encouraged to date whom they want. Mercy and the other girls want to change things, but they don't know where to start. Everything changes for Mercy and the residents of Port Sabine when the cops find an abandoned infant in a dustbin. Things like this don't happen in Port Sabine, and no one knows how to react. The police feel that someone at Mercy's school is responsible. They believe that a teenage girl got pregnant and abandoned her baby. The townsfolk try to go on as normal, but nothing is normal. Mercy collapses at her next basketball game, which sends Evelia into a tailspin. Evelia is convinced that God is punishing everyone for the abandoned infant. Until the perpetrator comes forward, the town is cursed. No one wants to believe Evelia, but when other girls get sick, hysteria spreads through the town. Some people wonder if a previous environmental disaster is responsible for the sickness. A local plant exploded, contaminating the town's water supply and farms a few years ago. Some residents have been left permanently disabled. The basketball coach, Illa, spends her time coaching the team and looking after her mother, who got sick after the accident. She is convinced that pollution is responsible, but no one listens to her. Meanwhile, Evelia gets the town behind her prophecies. It becomes a modern-day witch hunt where everyone's activities are scrutinized. No one is any closer to working out who is responsible for the dead baby, and the suspicion is crippling the town. The townsfolk don't talk about anything else, and the basketball team suffers. At the end of the book, the mystery remains unsolved. Mercy uses her influence as the star basketball player to convince residents to treat the girls better. She resolves matters with her mother, and it is likely they will see more of each other. Mercy understands why Charmaine felt pressured to leave her behind, and they both vow to never let something like this happen again. They rally around Evelia to look after her in her old age. Illa and the other women enjoy their newfound respect. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.